So today is April 1st, 2023. We're going to be doing our Cheon prayer room settlement and bequeathal ceremonies. So there's going to be two ceremonies that we'll be doing today. And we're going to start with the first ceremony for the settlement of the Cheon prayer hall here in New Jersey. Okay, so let us all rise. For those who are in the chapel, you can do a half bow. Everyone in the prayer hall will be doing a full bow. 천지인 참부모님께 경배. 바로 Now we're going to start with the Cheon anthem. I'm going to invite up Jake Lavinia to lead us in the Cheon anthem.
수려한 꽃봉오리 사랑의 장미 희망의 새 소식이 만발하도다 오대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세 대병성대끼리 빛내세 자유천일구 숭고한 하늘빛깔 순결의 백화 선하고 빛난 정신 이어가도다 오대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세 대병성대끼리 빛내세 평화천일구 순종의 기쁨이다 천년학날에 영생의 이성향을 나타내도다 오대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세 대병성대끼리 빛내세 동일천일구 사계절 휘날리는 천일구 깃발 전지인 참부모니 소만하도다 오대양 육대주와 천주까지도 억만세 대병성대끼리 빛내세 행복천일구.
All right, thank you everybody for singing the Cheon anthem together. Now I'd like to invite up to read the family pledge. Will be Luki Uchi? Yes, Luki Uchi. Go ahead.
가정 멘세 1. 정일국 우리 가족은 참사람은 주심하고 보현의 탁으로 찾아 보현의 찬종 이상이 지산 종국과 조산 종국을 창공할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 저희의 주인 우리 가족은 참사람은 주심하고 하나님과 참부님의 모시어 천주의 대표적인 가족이 되며 중심적 가족이 되어 가족에서는 효자, 국가에서는 중심, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 손자의 가족의 대를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 저희의 주인 우리 가족은 참사람을 주시하고 4대 신정권과 산대 황공과 환적을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 저희는 주인 우리 가족은 참사람은 주심하고 하나님의 찬정의상이 전주대의 교회를 현서하여 자유와 평화가 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 저희는 주인 우리 가족은 참사람을 주심하고 매일 주체적인 천상 세계와 대산적인 지상 세계를 통일 향해 전진적 발전으로 촉진할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 저희는 주인 우리 가족은 참사람을 주심하고 하나님과 참부님의 대신 가족으로서 정응 움직이는 가족이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가족을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 저희는 주인 우리 가족은 참사람을 주시하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위한 생활을 통하여 신정무와 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 저희는 주인 우리 가족은 참사람을 주심하고 선제 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 법정으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지산 천국과 천산 천국의 해방공과 속방공을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Thank you very much, Yukiguchi. Now you may be seated. We're going to have a Hundok reading of True Mother's message at the Cheon about the Cheon Prayer Hall by Nancy Jup, Assistant Pastor. Please be seated.
True Mother's message at Cheonhwagung, April 30th, 2022. The following content is taken from True Mother's words to leaders that day and shared with permission. America needs to restore the second and third generations to their rightful place. You need to work hard for this. One of the reasons I want to start a family cafe here is to ensure that members of the second and third generations are educated and can engage in public work, yet receive a salary. That way, they don't have to worry about making a living in the future. They can invest themselves and achieve their best. I want to create an environment that will enable those of the second generation to fully utilize their talents. For this reason, I am giving you these rooms, True Parents rooms. This will become the Cheongshimwon Prayer Hall. Please have the room soundproofed and transform this house into a training center where the Holy Spirit can work. I am giving this to you before I depart. It should be used as a youth training facility that nurtures capable new leaders. We are working to save America. We need to establish the second and third generations. To do that requires education and heavenly spiritual works. And so we will set up here first, and then at East Garden. People raised up here will go on to set up that branch. That is why I wanted to come here. We need to make it so that countless people, regardless of whether they are the first, second, or third generations, come here to receive grace and even participate in the blessing. That is the reason I decided to open up Cheonhwagung now. Many proclamations have been made, but now we need to reap actual fruit in the era of completion. And we must make this into a place where that fruit is harvested. The Family Federation and Youth Federation should unite, centering on Cheongshimwon internal training and move forward together. As elder and younger brothers, they need to go forward in unity. Therefore, spiritual phenomena will take place, and we will resurrect and rebuild America. This is a Christian nation, right? The key factor in restoring the Christian realm is Jesus' hope. What is it he wished for? He said he would return and hold the feast of the Lamb. Jesus was the first coming. Yet there was no first appearance of the only begotten daughter. In heaven's providence, the first coming of the only begotten daughter took place only after 6,000 years. The person who comes as the Messiah at the second advent first has to find the only begotten daughter. He has to meet her. Isn't that the principle? It is the second coming, after all, isn't it? That was the desire of what was the desire of the Messiah at his first coming? It was to become the true parent. Then what does the Lord of the second advent have to do? He has to bring that to pass, doesn't he? That means he has to find the only begotten daughter to whom heaven gave birth on the Christian foundation. If the Messiah could have met the only begotten daughter in a welcoming Christian environment, and they had assumed the position of true parents, would we have been called heretics for the past 60 years? Heaven brought about the birth of Jesus, the first coming, and also the birth of the only begotten daughter at her first coming. But in the context of the second coming, especially in Japan, it was the Christian pastors that were behind some of the kidnapping and confinement cases. Yet, yes, Christian pastors were opposing us. My uncle on my mother's side went to study in Japan. His father had wanted him to become a doctor, but he was put off by the fact that doctors have to do surgery on their patients and see much blood, so he studied pharmacology instead. He was supposed to return home when he graduated, but we received news that he had joined the South Korean army as a medic. That is why we came to South Korea. At the time, men could not move about. Aside for those who were already in the South, the men left in the North could not go south as we did. And so my grandfather could not come with us, but stayed behind. And my grandmother, mother, and I went to the South by ourselves. We barely made it. At the time, I had a cold and was coughing constantly, and my grandmother put some taffy in my mouth and carried me on her back. Hearing a noise near their guard post late at night, the South Korean soldiers thought North Korean soldiers had come down. As they watched closely, they heard a child's voice. They had been about to shoot, but then they lowered their guns. I asked if I could sing and actually began singing. The South Korean soldiers told us, "You were in grave danger, but you were saved by your little child." Now, we need to go beyond managing Cheonhwagung and actually bring in the harvest. We need a revival. Just as is done at Cheongsimwon in Korea, you should display pictures of Hyojin, Hungjin, and Daemunim on the wall. This is a sacred place, and it would be nice to have people surrounding it with prayer and devotions. One person is not enough. In order to hold workshops here, you will need a cooperative staff. The mother figures here may do cleaning and housekeeping, but you need people to lead the holy songs and strike the drum as well. You should assign people. That is why I thought of Chung Jinhwa. His father, Chung Soo-won, is one of the 36 couples, and his father, Chung Seok-jun, was the son of Kim Sung-do. It was he who guided Daemunim when we came to South Korea, even though Daemunim was his senior in terms of faith. He had a younger sibling named Chung Pyeonghwa, who had received a revelation about Jesus' mission and lived on Jeju Island. There was a reason we went to Jeju Island. I wonder how things turned out for those people. Internally, we have a deep connection, and he is a son of this family. If he is lacking in any way, you should help him out so he can succeed. Isn't that right, Chung Shim-won Chairman? Chairman Ki-yoon Kim, yes. As chair of Chung Shim-won, you should assist him well while fulfilling your duties as the head of the training center. Since America is such a vast place, we will start on the West Coast and also have a branch on the East Coast. Please research as to whether it should be at East Garden or at Belvedere. We cannot do it all at once, so we will light the fire here first and then go on to prepare the environment on the East Coast. Think of Cheongjinhwa when he comes. It was this place I thought of first. This place meets the conditions. I first thought we could expand this house and use it as the church building, but I am informed that you have a church building and a family cafe as well. If that is the case, then this place should be used for training second and third generation members to enable them to find work, educate others, or go out witnessing. When the idea to use this house for that purpose came to me, I rushed here to share it with you. We should educate others on the True Parents philosophy. The Divine Principle lectures should also teach about True Parents. Christianity dates back 2,000 years, and hundreds of years before it was officially recognized by Rome in 313. During that period, the New Testament was written by the apostles and spread across the entire world. Now, it's time for us to teach others the truth of the providence, the truth of human history, and the essence of the Creator. What is the Creator's wish? It is to become the true parent of humanity. We, therefore, need to give presentations on the theory of true parents. Until now, civilization and human history has been dominated by men. Christians say that this is due to Eve's fall, yet 2 people were cast out of the Garden of Eden. Was it just Eve? With history unfolding centered on men, it came out that way. The time has come to reveal the truth. Hence, the United States should once again take the position to contribute to God's providence. But the United States is so complicated. Every effort should be made to ensure that the Christian realm is united and upholds God's will. Thus, all pastors who have joined up with us should tithe. We must guide them to do so. They must set some condition.
All right, thank you, Nancy, for the Hundok reading. So now we'd like to invite up our regional president and senior pastor of New Jersey Family Church, Dr. Cheon Young, to share a few words and offer the benediction prayer for the settlement ceremony.
Yeah, dear brothers and sisters from New Jersey, thank you for joining us today as we settle our Cheon prayer halls and connect them to Cheon in Las Vegas through the Bequeathing ceremony. Thank you, Dr. Kim, for coming all the way to conduct the Bequeathing ceremony in person. We are honored to have you here with us. As you all know, the Cheon prayer hall was inherited directly from our true mother. It is her wish to allow all churches and communities worldwide to connect to a sacred and eternal place where God and true parents can dwell for all eternity. Please join me in this benediction prayer to complete the settlement part of today's ceremony. Let's pray. 사랑하는 하늘 부모님, 천지인 참 부모님, we are eternally grateful and humbly by your boundless love and grace. Thank you for allowing us to inherit Cheon Prayer Hall in New Jersey Family Church. Please bless this location in New Jersey as we settle Cheon Prayer Hall. When True Mother visited Las Vegas last year in April, she gave us a true parents' home where they invested their blood, sweat, and tears, where they offered countless prayers for your sake and for the sake of the world and all human beings, to serve as the Cheon in America. Mother then designated True Parents' bedroom as Holy of Holies in America, the place where we, our children, our grandchildren, and all future generations can come to experience your innermost heart and connect to with you through the add-on prayer and deep reflection. Heavenly Heavenly Parents, we were very grateful to inherit a national 천심원 from our true mother. We understand this is the most precious center where you and true parents' spirit can dwell. Now, in your abundant love, you allow us to connect our local prayer halls with the 천심원 main hall and settle a 천심원 prayer hall in each community. This is an incredible grace. This will allow so many of your children and blessed family to offer their prayers at the church and be assured they are connected spiritually with your dwelling place, the garden of your sacred heart. Heavenly Parents, we know your arduous and painful history. We know the suffering and sorrowful course you have gone through to find the true parents. And we know the incredible sacrifice true parents had to make to become the true parents, to build their own victorious foundation to bless humanity and show us who you really are. We are forever grateful. And every time when the cup of the blessing is overflowing, your love grows and we receive more of it. Through the local 천심원 prayer halls, we can feel so close to you. We can connect even deeper to your heart. This is really a blessing beyond our dreams. Thank you to you, Heavenly Parents, and to true parents. We can offer our deepest 소정 in our 천심원 prayer halls, and we can resonate with your heart and mind through our fervent prayers. Representing the Family Federation in America, I am determined to absolutely support 천심원 and encourage all our members to connect with the 천심원 in Las Vegas and through their local prayer halls. We know that through unity and harmony in our heart, in our relationships, and in our communities, we can become the ones you want to be with the most. And if we can show that you are absolutely with us, many more people will be naturally drawn to join us. So let this prayer in hall in New Jersey be centers for prayer and meditation, serving our families and our communities and beyond, offering healing and support to all our neighbors and friends through a prayer hall connected directly with you. Thank you again, Heavenly Parents. We are your faithful children, offering you our sincere 정성 devotion for the sake of your providence in America and the world, and for the sake of our beloved true parents and our true mother, who is still investing herself entirely to fulfill your dreams on earth. And we wish to join her and support her. And let your love reign over all. We offer this prayer and report by Dr. Jung Sing-yong, North America, Regional President of the Young Blessed Central Family. 아주. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Yong, for the benediction prayer for the settlement ceremony. So this concludes the settlement ceremony for the New Jersey Prayer Hall. And we're going to now move on to the second portion, which is the bequeathal ceremony. And to start us off, I'd like to invite up our 21 and 천심원 chair, Dr. Kyung Kim, to light the candles. And if everyone could rise at this time.
holy candle. And third one is shortening. Fourth one is 흥제님. This fifth one, 영진. Six is 혜진님. And seventh one for Demonim's holy candle. Eighth one is all second gen and third generations infant, baby who went to the spirit world, representing this eighth candle for their sake.
So thank Dr. Kim for lighting and explaining the meaning of the candles. Now I would like to invite him to share a short message, and then afterwards you can do the benediction prayer. Everyone else, you could be seated at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Young and President Reverend Naokimi and all New Jersey Family Church leaderships and family members. You gather together, centering on true parents, dedicating and offering this Cheon special prayer room in the building of our New Jersey Family Church. This is another historical day for the sake of New Jersey Family Church, for the sake of true parents, and especially today centering on true mother, this Cheon Providence. So as we heard many times lately, true parents public, true mother's public speech. So second gen and first gen and third gen, whoever come to Cheon and pray and unite with the true parents, everything is possible. So this is an incredible blessing. When we come together with the same heart, with the true parents, we can pray, we can get answer right away from heaven and our good ancestors. So make a very brief about the true mother's vision on this Cheon 1. The mission of Cheon 1, first, main hall of Cheonil Guk's devotion. Cheon 1 is the center of Cheonil Guk's devotion. Second, headquarters of spiritual providence. True Father and I will walk from Cheon 1 as the daytime God. So it is the headquarters of spiritual providence. And third, spiritual education center. Second and third generation leaders should be raised, so-called priestly groups. On that foundation, the spiritual development of pastors and placentral families should be educated here. When we resonate with the Heavenly Parent's heart and true Parent's heart, and discover spirit world and develop spiritual sense, then settlement of Cheon is achieved. So we set up today centering on true parents and true mother, and our dear regional president, Dr. Young, and national president, and Reverend Naokimi. First, holy candle representing true father, and second one, true mother, and third one, Hyojinim, and fourth one is Hungjinim, fifth one is Youngjinim, and sixth one is Yejinim, and seventh one is Demonim, and eighth candle, true mother blessed those who went to spirit world, third generation and second generation as infant. This candle representing our second gen and third generation in the spirit world. So this is Cheon Shimon mission, and as spiritual headquarters and Cheon and devotion headquarters and education center. So with this true mother's guidance in mind, a true mother came to last year April dedication of Cheon Shimon USA Las Vegas Cheonwagung. And as Dr. Young and many other leaders gathered together that time, and true mother blessed, as Nancy Hundokwe, true mother's message from page 1 to end. So true mother really want to educate all family members, and especially second generations and third generations. And then true mother added, this is my last gift for the sake of America's providence. And this is last great hope for the sake of this country, America, and the world. So once again, congratulations to New Jersey Family Church, all of Placentral family and second generation and third generation's family. When we come together and we pray together, and we especially resonated pray together before heaven, before true parents, and we will hear true Father's answer and true parents' answer, and our good spirit ancestors will come down and help us. Believe in Heavenly Parents and believe in true parents can be strengthening when we come together here, Cheon Shimon Special Prayer Room, and we can be better family member and better sons and daughters before true parents and heavenly parents. Once again, thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Right, thank you so much for the message. So now I'd like to invite Dr. Kyung Kim to offer the benediction to commemorate the bequeathing and offer the bequeathing, complete the bequeathing ceremony.
Dear Heavenly Parent and true parents, thank you so much this afternoon, first day of April 2023. Our dear true parents dedicated all their lives here in this country, America. And now this New Jersey Family Church, and one of the biggest family church we built centering on true parents. We are very proud of. We dedicating and offering this New Jersey Family Church Cheon special prayer room with Dr. Young and Reverend Naokimi. So we really want to inherit the spirit of heavenly parent, the spirit of our good ancestors, and spirit of all brothers and sisters who went to spirit world and really looking down to come down and support each one of us. So we really want to determine this day, this hour, we want to be one spirit, one accord, centering on our true mother and true parent and heavenly parent. We pray for our true mother's good health and true mother's channel providence and true mother's channel sanctum providence. So true mother declared, this day is the last day and accomplishing God's providence of restoration. This is completion of all human history last 6,000 years. We are very clearly sure after we opening together channel sanctum before heaven, before all nations and all people around the world, and this world can start new providence, centering on heavenly parent, centering on true parents, centering on only begotten daughter, true mother. We will be not same person. Our spiritual relationship with you and with our all good spiritual good our ancestors, we can receive more power and more protections more than before. Our blessed central family's value up and up, and we can glorify our true parent and heavenly parent. So please bless. Today is the first day, Cheon Shimon, we dedicated before you, and with this spirit, we can live and we can move forward for the sake of New Jersey Family Church and this country, America, heavenly America. So once again, thank you for your guidance and your blessing and your leading us to the channel good, which we've been waiting for long time, last 6,000 years. I bless and I report all these things in the name of Kyun Kim, bless central family, Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much, Dr. Kyun Kim, for your benediction prayer. Now let us all rise together for concluding bow of gratitude to our true parents. Again, if you're in the chapel, you can do a standing bow. Those who are in the prayer room will offer a full bow. 전진 참부님께 경배. 바로. Okay, brothers and sisters, so this concludes the Cheon Bequeathal settlement and bequeathal ceremony to establish the Cheon Prayer Hall in our family church here in New Jersey. So let us give a big hand to Dr. Kyun Kim and Dr. Young. Thank you so much. 3 cheers, okay. Okay, so we're going to invite up Greg Aguilan, Dr. Greg Aguilan, representing ACLC, to do 3 cheers of Okmanse.
Let's go for the 3 cheers to Okmanse, to Heavenly Parents, True Parents, and Cheon. Okay.
All right, thank you, everybody. Yeah, please stay for a prayer with the group. We're going to start with a prayer in the main prayer hall, and then we'll join you in the chapel. Photo. We're taking a photo now, guys. We're going to take a photo.
Oh,
So maybe first 3 first, and then.
oh, okay.
Ready, please? One more, please. Kimchi.
Yeah, some people sit down. Oh, yeah, sit down. Sit down, and you can stand. You can come here.
Some of them sit down here.
Yeah, maybe all
Yeah, so-
next year. Yeah, sit down and in front of me. Yeah, that's great.
Good. You can come here. Also, one more, you can stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Together.
5. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe switch. Yes, you need to be next year.
Oh, 나중에 없네요.
Okay, ready, please? Big smile. Ready?
Yes.
Another one, please. Big smile. Ready? 1, 2, cheese.
See.
Last one for the video. Hana to kimchi.
Kimchi.
Go on.
All right, very good.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, let's all go to the chapel.